Already there is a leaked version of the entire drama online. This is what good actors can do. 扫黑风暴 Crime Crackdown is a 28-episode drama that's being aired on the web platform Tencent, as well as Beijing satellite television right now in China. The drama is directed by Wu Bai, who also directed 在劫难逃,心理罪,瞄准. This drama is led by many very big names in the Chinese drama land, most prominently the actor Sun Honglei and Liu Yijun, also including an idol actor who a lot of my viewers probably are very familiar with, Zhang Yixing, plus the actress Jiang Shuying, who has been quite active in recent years. And there are many other people included in the cast. You really can call this an all-star cast. As the title suggests, this is a crime drama set in the current time, a fictional city called Luiteng. Many of the cases featured in this drama were actually real cases that took place in China. The drama started shooting at the end of October last year and it wrapped very beginning of January this year. At the moment I'm making this video, if you paid extra money on Tencent, you should be at about episode 19-20. If not, then like 4 or 5 episodes earlier than that. And half a day before I sat down making this video, already there is a leaked version of the entire drama online. The version that's being leaked is the version that was sent to censorship with time code and stuff, not the final edited version that we see. So somebody within this chain of process of getting stuff censored and getting them back and put them online leaked it for their own whatever private benefit. Similar things have happened to Joy of Life before and seriously impacted how well the drama performed at viewing. This video is based on the first half of the drama that I've watched. I'll give it a 1 gold mine rating, but it's a high 1 gold mine, close to 2. I just need a little bit more convincing. First, let me quickly introduce you to the story and then we're gonna talk about the good and bad as usual. This drama, right from the beginning, you can tell it is focused on one particular character played by Sun Honglei. Although it also features many other characters, he is the absolute center point of the narrative. He used to be a policeman, but he was wrongfully accused of taking bribes, which he didn't take, and lost his position in the force. He had difficult years, but he ran into a businessman who also has some tentacles in the local gangs group, or the Chinese version of mafia in that city. So he became a person who has 1 foot in the white and 1 foot in the black business of the city and became quite successful. The story starts at the point where he has already left the police force for over 10 years. One day, the central government sends down an investigative team made up with all kinds of very powerful officials to clean up the mess that's been festering in this city for years. And we go into this story with some kind of cases that's been buried for over 14 years in this city. Su Honglei's character is in a way linked to, and his old pal when they were in the police school came as an investigator, so they rebuilt that friendship. Now they're on different sides, but they're trying to work towards the same goal, that type of stuff. Interestingly enough, I'll leave it to the end of this video to talk about how it reflects what's going on right now in China. Let's talk about the good things about this drama first. As a drama viewer, to me, the most significant and clearly strong selling point of this drama is acting. The leading core cast, made up with Sun Honglei, Liu Yijun, Ning Li, although his role disappears quite soon, Wu Xiaoliang, Su Ke. Some of their names you may not be familiar with, but once you start watching the drama, you pretty much can recognize everybody's face. And it mostly features the middle age range, so in their 40s, 50s age range actors, actresses in China who are just so used to do the job as an actor. Hardly anything you can really pick at their acting. It's all textbook good. For long-time viewers, you definitely are familiar with Liu Yijun and Sun Honglei as leading actors. But here I want to point out 2 people who are less well-known, but nonetheless super brilliant in this drama. One is the actor who played Da Jiang, Su Ke. He really is one of the cutest gangster person on screen that I've ever seen in Chinese drama. And in this drama, because it's focused on Sun Honglei, so Sun Honglei has many scenes and many different CP with different actors. But I would say his CP with Su Ke's character, they both work for this company and they kind of act as the game master of the company, these two. These two are just so cute. The fact is, if both of them were like 10 years younger, and both of them are like the good-looking type of actors, because honestly they aren't. But had they been that type of actor of that age range, I would just say like the way they act together, it's just gonna create another on-screen, even unintentional CP that people are gonna go crazy about. They have great chemistry, great acting, and Su Ke really just takes all the balls that's being served by Sun Honglei and go and watch it. He's such an adorable bad with quotation mark guy that I absolutely enjoy every minute when he's on screen. The other actor that I highly appreciate and blew me away, okay, literally blew me away, is the actor Wu Xiaoliang, who played Sun Xing, worst type of bad guy. But he's such a good actor. One of the best bad guy I've seen in recent years on Chinese screen. And the moment he showed up, I was like, this guy looks familiar, but I can't remember where I've seen him before. I know he definitely has shown up, and I've watched him as a supporting role in some dramas. I just can't pinpoint. I had to type in the name, I had to look at his portfolio, and I was like, oh, he's the actor who played the bad guy in the first couple of episodes in the drama On the Longest Day in Chang'an. The guy who wanted to blow up the city and who brought in the ancient time petrol into Chang'an. It's that guy. And I was like, oh my god. Yes, I know the face is a little bit familiar, but that's the only thing that reminded me is like, I've seen this guy. Everything else is totally different. Obviously, you have to thank for the contemporary and period dramas difference and the styling, the facial hair, all that is different. But also this guy moves differently. When he was in the period drama, he's like the soldier type, strong and broad shoulder, and it's like a fighter, you can tell, a warrior who's well trained and muscly, all that. Whereas in this drama, wow, totally different way of holding himself. He moves differently. Even the outline of this person looks like a totally different person. That's why I couldn't recognize him, but I thought the face was familiar. And when I found out it's the same actor, mind blown. This is what good actors can do. Now I am aware of his real name and I'll be watching him for all his future projects. So that's the major good thing about this drama. The second thing I will add in is its crime drama plot is okay. I wouldn't say it's a page turner necessarily, but it keeps give you new things to look forward to, although we can argue about whether its structure is the most ideal kind for this type of drama. And accompanied with it is its very crime drama-ish visual style, the color palette, the contrasty look, also very fitting for this genre of drama. So watching it is a very coherent experience and rather enjoyable. So if you're into the very visceral, the very gritty texture of crime dramas, this is definitely one of the best we've seen this year. Now let's talk about a couple of things that I think is not ideal for this drama and made me, watching the first 5 episodes, being very happy, but then afterwards start to feel a little bit reluctant feeling of trying to click it open and watch it every day, because it's being updated 1 episode a day, so it's quite a drag to watch this drama, and you have to remember, today there's 1 episode that's new if you don't catch it, and then tomorrow you have 2 to deal with. Whenever dramas start to make me feel it's a laborious trying to catch it, it usually means there's something wrong with its narrative. After watching the first 10 episodes or so, by this point I'm still very confused about what is going on in this drama, and it's only 28 episodes, so a third of it has gone by and I'm still not sure what I'm looking at. I'm not happy with how the story is being told. The best way I can describe about that is, maybe in my head I have an ideal structure of this type of story, which is there's a big case and the big ultimate goal that you have at the end of the thing, but along the way maybe I'm looking forward to about 4 to 5 stop point where a smaller case or a smaller thing gets played out in its full structure. It has a beginning, it has a development, it has an end, it concludes, and that end pushes the next stage of the story, and build up on that. You have a second stage, third stage, and eventually leading up to the final. So depending on how you write the story, maybe you have 4, 5, 6, I don't know, stopping point, where at each point you achieve something that in itself is a rather comprehensive story. But by the point when it's a third, there hasn't been one significant, clear enough, smaller goal that's achieved. And everything is still throwing clues at you and suggesting there's a payoff in the future, but you still have to wait. But I've already waited a third of the drama. I don't know where is that payoff. I mean, ultimately, yes, at the end of it, but that's too long a drag to give me any satisfaction. If you've watched Nirvana and Fire, I know it's not the most ideal drama, but in comparison, you have an end goal. Right from the beginning, you know what the main lead is trying to do, but then along the way, there are like 5, 6, 7 really smaller goals he achieved, and each of them in itself is rather exciting to watch for that 5, 6 episodes. This drama didn't give me that. So by the time it's episode 10, it really just like, I have to click open it again today because there's one episode that they are updating, but after you watched it, you're like, it didn't push anything forward at all. I'm still not clear about what you're doing. Maybe the more ideal way of watching it is actually wait for it to finish airing and just watch it in one go. Maybe that will make me feel better. But chasing it day after day and still not really getting anywhere is a bit exhausting. The second thing that is not quite ideal for me watching this drama is, I have to say, the younger actors in this drama, Zhang Yixing and Jiang Shuyi, they're not bad. It's just compared to the other actors and actresses, they're significantly weaker. And also the writing of their characters are not as good. But I still have to say, I appreciate particularly Zhang Yixing as an idol who really isn't an actor, who's been doing a couple of acting jobs in the last couple of years that have shown that he's serious about it and he's really doing a lot of work on it, better than I expected coming from an idol. So he is better than a lot of idol actors that people would consider belonging to the same category, but he has a long way to go too. So while you're watching the performances, right, there's a section of the drama when they show up, you're like, yeah, that's the part I need to fast forward. So these are the shortcomings that I can see from this drama. I am not going to go and check out that pirated copy because I heard it's just messy. It's being edited in a really messy way, and we should wait for the official, proper version that's being aired. One final thing about the interesting drama reflecting reality thing. The drama was filmed from last year to the very beginning of this year. Starting from February this year and ending in June, China is doing a job that is quite sweeping, which is from top down within the police, prosecution, and court system. So the 3 公检法 system, a self-cleaning process of its potential corruptions, of any of the dark dealings that's happening between the people in the system and outside the system. For everybody who works in this system, they know this is going on, but they've only just announced it officially in China, which is during those 4 months or so. How many people within the entire China who works either as a policeman or the prosecution office or, you know, in the court system have been dug out and then under the suspicion of misconduct, tracing it all the way back to the 90s, last century. Close to 50,000, okay, that's a huge number of people who work in 公检法 have been found that have done suspicious things that are against the rules and laws. And that's just the first round that's going on that has ended in June. And the second round has just started a couple of days ago, officially announcing starting from August, we're doing the second round cleanup. And it's making everybody who works in 公检法 just having a really hard time, stepping on eggshells and then working extra hours. The funny thing is, while this is going on in reality in China, the drama that is about cleaning up the system within itself, digging out cases that's like 10, 15, even 20 years old from the past, is happening in the dramaland at the same time. There's some kind of like weird coincidence going on with the universe. Yeah, so that's the added information at the end of this video about drama and reality. That will conclude my halfway review and kind of first impression on the drama Crime Crackdown. Initially, I wanted to do it last week, where it would be a real first impression, but then couldn't get to it. So now, my opinion about this drama is here for you to use as your reference, deciding whether you should go into watching this drama. Thank you for watching Up New X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.